Hi, it's Darnell with Wheel of Recipes. Today I'm going to be cooking up a homemade pizza in the Instant Omni Pro air fryer oven. And we'll see how that goes in this cooker. We're going to get started right now. So I'm going to go over the ingredients for this cook. Got myself some extra light olive oil that I'll be using. Got some shredded mozzarella cheese. Got some shredded up pieces of chicken that I'll be using. And nothing in this video is sponsored, but my pizza crust that I'm going to be using is this Sammy's Bakery low-carb pizza crust. It says that it's already been brick oven baked, so I'm not going to be like using a pizza stone to try and fire up an already cooked pizza crust. You know, if it was like a uncooked, pizza dough, then I would, go ahead and do it with the pizza stone and all that stuff. But for this, just going to go for it. It's about the 12-inch variety in size or so. Maybe a little bigger, but yeah, it's about 12 inches. So what I'm going to do now that I've got it out of the container here, I'm going to go ahead and just put my oil base down on the crust. And this extra light olive oil basically, sorry, trying to move fast to get my brush. Extra light olive oil has a higher smoke point. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the cooker warmed up. Alright, so I'm still brushing my oil on, and I had to adjust the lighting so that you can better see the display. But I'm going to hit bake, and I'm going to take the temperature all the way up to the max of 450. So just running that up. And the cooking time, I don't think it'll need, definitely shouldn't need 30 minutes, but I'm going to hit start, and I'll just, use that as a even amount of time to count down from and pull the pizza when I think that it's good and done. But now that I've got my oil all over it, I'm going to go ahead and put my cheese on top of things now. Now I'm going to put my chicken on top of the cheese. And you can, for your pizza, of course, use whichever toppings and base and all that good stuff that you prefer for yours. Whatever you like. I'm just going to put a little sprinkle of cheese on top of the chicken, just to have a little bit of, very small amount of cheese on top of it. Alright, so preheat has finished. I'm going to go ahead and put it on in. Got the rack on the second rack level up. I'll just slide it on in like so and make sure it's in and close up. That crust, barely fits. I mean, it literally barely fits in there. But we're going to go ahead and let things go ahead and cook, and I'll bring you back. Alright, I've let things cook for just 5 minutes, and the cheese is already looking pretty well done in there, especially on the edges. So it's looking pretty melty. Let's see. I think that looks pretty decent. I think that does. So just going to cancel there. And so there's our completed pizza. So now I'm able to turn the light up a bit, give you a better look at things. And now I'll just go ahead and cut through my crust. Of course, if you have a raw dough crust, you're going to have to cook things a bit longer to get that dough to cook up. But with a crust like this, things cook up pretty quickly. So I'm going to get myself a slice here for taste test purposes, put that on the plate. We'll do ourselves a taste test of this. Now let's do a taste. And we'll thank the Lord for some pizza. Alright, so it tastes good. Got some crispiness on the bottom of the crust in just 5 minutes that it cooked. This cooker cooks really hot, so, if you're doing a pizza and other cookers, it might take longer. but this one gets real hot, does a great job. And you know, that fan with the heat coming down from the top, it cooks up pretty quick. So, you know, I hope that you did like this. In the video description there are lots of ways to help the channel. You can also find my cookbook there and other things. And with all of that said, if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share the video with a friend, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification icon, and good eating.